Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a weekly message for fire signs. So if you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this message may be for you. Keep in mind it's general though, so take what you feel resonates and disregard the rest. Go about your day, my friends, and know that no matter what messages do come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make in this world, the steps you take, and how you get your fulfillment. To me, that's personal freedom and personal power because it puts it in our hands, right? So destiny in some ways and fate, they're up to you. There's things that we're destined to do, that our soul has been doing this for lifetimes. We came here with a mission, but if we ignore that mission and don't do it, then we didn't do it. It's up to us whether we accept that mission, my friends. So for all my subscribers, thank you for being here. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If it feels like it's for you, if it feels like it resonates and you'd like to see more of it, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me, and let me encounter your energy more often. It'd be wonderful to have you along this ride. So I'm just going to, before we get going, call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron to join us to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, as well as to make messages that are only for our highest good. So nothing second rate. We just want high vibing messages today. So before I get started, I too just want to say I'm doing it by element, by fire as well, because I find that you get different messages when we're focusing on the element rather than just necessarily the individual zodiac signs, although the individual zodiac signs will be coming out later this month, okay? So I have the Archangel Gabriel Oracle by Doreen Virtue, and we're going to get first some opening messages, please, Spirit. What do you have for fire signs for the week of February 8th through to the 14th? Perfectionism. And it says, polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. All right, so I may be tongue-tied right now, guys, and I apologize, but that's one of these things too. This is about perfectionism. If we mess up one little thing and we stop because I messed up and I'm not going to keep going, we may never get something done because we may stumble quite a few times. But this is where it doesn't matter how many times you stumble, just keep getting back up and try. So also this is saying don't allow it to stop you from being the creative person that you are, expressing your creativity and doing things that are important to you. This may be that we need to release some sort of hold to attachment as well as to what other people may think of our creative expression as well. Because perfectionism within ourselves, I know myself, I'm a perfectionist in so many ways, especially when it comes to my food. When I'm making something, if it's subpar, I'm so upset with myself because I could do better. But here's the thing is like, yeah, but there was dinner on the table. I fed my family. If it's not the best, I apologize. Throw some ketchup on it. Okay? This is where it's like, you know what? If your finished product isn't necessarily what you want, think about it like this. Writers always write a first draft before they get that book published. And I bet you that first draft is scribbled on, moved around, and everything. So don't allow the need to be perfect here to stop you from doing something, because it will stop you from achieving a goal. Okay, I liken this as well as too, I feel like it's for schoolwork. Some people have a really difficult time in school because they feel like they're not good enough. And I want you guys to know that you are good enough. No matter, what this is, you're good enough. So let's figure out another card, please, Spirit. What else would you have? Anyone watching know? Fire signs, please. We got to allow yourself to receive. And that's this beautiful, beautiful energy, because we are so giving. We can give and give and give and give. But if we don't allow ourselves to receive, we're not actually in balance, right? We're just disrupting the natural balance of the universe. So allow yourself to receive. And if you felt like when I said allow yourself to receive, if you said, whoa, if something in you had a block, this may be a place where we really want to see it. You may want to even meditate and go, okay, Spirit, help me realize how I can release these blocks to accepting, into being, I feel like it's important as well as, this is where we learn gratitude. When we need to learn how to accept, we know that it's not like you give me, so I have to do this. We can give and receive without expecting something in return. So this is important. It says, open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending you. And I think it's really important too, because there's like this wind coming in and there's stars. It's like Spirit's going, whew. There's all the good stuff. Don't block yourself because you don't feel worthy or good enough for it. So accepting things with gratitude, and really when we get something nice or if someone does something wonderful for us, it doesn't mean necessarily we need to repay this. All we need to do is with a grateful heart say thank you. I'm truly grateful for you, your act of expression, and this wonderful thing that you've done. I truly appreciate it. So let's get one more card before we move on to tarot, guys. Archangel Gabriel, what messages would you like? One more message, please, for fire signs. Thank you. I heard this could also have to do with like Valentine's Day for receiving gifts as well. To just be grateful, have an open heart. And this can also mean like universal love. It doesn't necessarily have to do romantic love. The card that flipped out was prosperity. There's two more here that did not show their face, but this is prosperity. Your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. And this is where I think it's really important not to let that perfectionism get us down, because if we hold it in because it's not perfect, how are you going to see the abundance come from with it, right? So give yourself a little bit of credit. You're doing absolutely just fine, and that whatever you're working on, abundance is coming to you. And I think that's really important here where it says, allow yourself to receive. It may not be financial. It may be in other ways. There could be some things you could do, I heard as well, like some wealth and abundance affirmations, right? I am wealthy. I am abundant. I welcome abundance to me. I freely accept the abundance the universe is intending for me. Abundance flows freely to me. Financial wealth flows freely to me. I am a magnet for financial wealth. Okay, there could be lots of different things, and prosperity could be lots of different things too. So these are beautiful cards. Success and keep going, my friends, because the only way that we're not successful is if we stop. So if it's the same thing, if we're working out a lot and we feel like, you know what, I'm not losing the weight, I'm not seeing the gains, right? My guns aren't as big as I'd like to see. Well, you're not going to lose any more weight or get any bigger gun show here tickets if you don't stay consistent. So stay consistent. Don't allow perfectionism to get you down. This could still be the same thing if you're following a workout program, if you've got a schedule in mind for yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you missed a day because something else happened. The next day, get back up on that horse, ride again. Okay, my friends? So I'm going to bring a message today here now from the Wildwood Tarot. I love this. If this has resonated and you'd like to share, please feel free to comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. So let's see what messages we have from the tarot for fire signs, please. What messages do you have for the week of February 8th through the 14th for fire signs? What would you like them to know? I heard like go with the flow, go your own way though. So take things in stride, you know, go with the flow. I feel like this means also our creative process. Don't force it if it's not here, but when you feel the urge, flow, let it go. Thank you. This is the Two of Cups. So you got the Two of Vessels. For some of you, this is definitely about Valentine's Day and romantic, about accepting love. This is also, if you can see these two people, this is about giving and receiving in balance. Their hands are together, right? And there's this universal love, this unconditional love, I feel like as well, burning between them. And to me, it's like the space between. There's the yin and the yang, yin, yang, in between. This is masculine, feminine, this space in between, the connected heart. And this could even be the sacred heart, like a sacred flame. So this is important because as they're giving each other energy, they're also pouring it out. And it's important as well here because I feel like this is a really strong heart connection. We're going to get a little bit more here. But you could, I heard like you could already know this person. You could be in a romantic relationship. or this could be something new that's coming to you. This could be some of the prosperity and the success. Some of you may be working, I heard like working on your marriage counseling, and this would be where this success keep going, because whatever it is could be really rebuilding the love between you. We're going to get some clarification. And again, if it's not for you, just disregard it, because not every message can be for everyone, right? So Spirit, what messages, what is this Two of Vessels about? This attraction. Oh, okay. So I heard like attracts like. This is also about the law of attraction. That when we are good to our vessel, when we treat ourselves with love and respect, we're going to attract a partner of that same caliber. And what I get here is the star. So the pole star could be an Aquarius. This card also came out in the water signs video, so you could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your world, but especially with this Two of Vessels. I just dropped a card. Just a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. I knocked the Six of Arrows, so about transition and moving on, off of the top of the deck. Just going to keep it out for a second. The pole star was the other card that came out here to talk about this Two of Vessels. And I feel like this could be a real healing, right? There could be a real healing within your relationship if this is something that you've had for a while. I don't feel like this is new, but again, it could be. This could be your absolute wish come true. That this love, this relationship is everything you've been searching for. It helps light up your dark, and on a nice dark day, it's the love that you can follow. This could also be like I heard home. This to me also speaks about the perfectionism within our partnerships, that maybe some of us are worried or are afraid to work on things because what if we don't get it right? Well, staying stagnant and doing the things that we've been doing all along, that's not going to get it right, right? So what we need to do is really focus on the love that we have with each other, building and watering each other, caring for each other, and nourishing the sacred flame, the sacred love between us, and allowing healing to happen. But for many of you as well, that there is some beautiful energy coming in that is your wish fulfillment. And this transitioning period, if this, because I'm going to take it, I knocked it off, but I'm going to take it. There could be for some of you a transition period where when I said somebody in counseling or whatever, if that resonated, where there's been some real gains done here, where we're finally able to move past some stuff that might have been blocking our abundance, that might have been blocking our happiness, and that may actually have made us think that this relationship wasn't what we wanted or wasn't good enough, but then we're like, no, what was I thinking? So I feel like there could be twofold here. This could be a renewed sense of intimacy with you and your partner, or this could be that once you move on from something that's not for you, this energy, this law of attraction, this beautiful soulmate energy, this is to me absolutely soulmate, is coming. So this could be timing too, like we are still in Aquarius right now, so it could be Aquarius, but I think that this is your bright star. This is leading us, and I heard like to your true north, okay? So you're moving towards your true north. Spirit, tell me more, please, about this situation. What else would you have me know? These two flipped. You have the green woman in the reverse, which is interesting because when I was pre-shuffling, I saw the green man. So I'm going to flip her over. You have the green woman, and you have the Three of Bows, about fulfillment, about usually waiting for your ships to come in. What I like about this is she's like, stop right there. She's got her hand up. She knows she's the space in between. She has both of her wands, and in between here is this fire. I feel like this is almost Kundalini energy too. Snakes going up, landing here, looking at one another as well, going, you know what? It's time to really honor your feminine power. There may be a point too where, because we're in transition, it's not time to just jump in and dive in quite yet. Could be why this is like, hey, could be there's more information here to be learned. To me as well, this could be pregnancy, this could be baby, this could be needing to really honor the seasons of your life is what I heard. I'm going to get more on that. I always think this is a vagina, right? It's a birth canal. It's the fertility within yourself. So if it's not necessarily a baby, that there is something, again with his perfectionism, what are you building? What are you nurturing? What's your baby, right? What is this thing that you want to birth out into the world? It's time to say, you know what, it's already here. So one of the ways, especially when I'm hearing with this law of attraction, one of the best ways to get what we want is to act like it's already here. We already have it. We're worthy of it. If we want financial abundance, if we want to be wealthy, if we want love in our life, I'm loved. I'm wealthy. We already, we're not coming from a place of lack. And I think this is where it's important, is to treat ourselves like we already have what we want, so that when we have it, we're able to be more grateful. And also I heard, like, we're not blocking the flow of our own abundance. I feel like that could have been an issue for the past, though. This green woman in the reverse, I feel like it's this, because there's this transition period, that it may not necessarily be time that you're going to be birthing this out. There may be needing really to remove ourselves from this feeling of perfectionism. But tell me about the green woman. You have the Ace of Bows that came. It was in the reverse too. It's the similar energy of delaying the spark, but this is a spark. This is passion. This is heated, as well as at the end of this bow, there is light. There is fire. This thing is smoking, and it is a breath of fresh air, a spark of life, a new inspiration. This could be that if you are wanting to start a family with these two in the reverse, that it's not quite time, things haven't aligned up, but that it is definitely on its way. It's just we need to be in the proper alignment as well. With the star, I heard we may need to be in the proper planetary alignment as well for everything to work out. Like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, that there's a difference between, yes, destiny and fate. We can choose what we do. So it may be that we know we want to have a child, and we're working really hard to do that. We're trying. But if it's not the time, it's not the time. But if we're destined to have a child and we keep working on it, it will happen when it's time. So it's just where there's this fulfillment here. There's definitely a lot of fire element showing up, though, I would say, with this ace, with this 3. And then under there we have the Page of Stout. So fire energy too. Sorry, the Page of Bows with this Stout. And as well, I am seeing so much how do I put this? There could be a lot of passion, because I'm definitely seeing waters running, and to me it almost feels like the divine feminine, or a feminine aspect. Waters running, and this could be a lot of passion, a lot of heated passion. You've got the Bear here, which is the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Stones, Earth sign, and the Archer, which is wonderful too, because this Archer, I feel like, is coming from a grounded place. This could be you too, this Queen of Pentacles. Even though it's not here, you could have an Earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in your world as well. But what I feel like this is going, you know what? And she's awesome that she's a feminine character. I'm setting my sights on what I want, and I'm going to go for it. This Archer as well, if they focus on perfectionism because they're not hitting their target every time, are they ever going to get better? No. Set your sights on what you want. And I heard aim higher in your world as well, and know that it's important who stands behind you, who stands with you, and to focus on those people in this world. So I want to actually bring you a message from the book here, from the Archer, which is a number 7. And it says, the Archer stands at the spring equinox on the 21st of March at the place of the sunrise. The element is air, energy, creative energy, and inspiration. Here is the dawn of new life and the coming of a fertile and fulfilling season. So I think that's also important too. And it says that the dawn of a new adventure, folded in the web of universal potential, awaits for you to string the bow of your imagination and loose the arrows of creativity. It is time to be bold and commit to the hunting of new life and a better relationship with the world, as well as the fulfillment of wholesome ambition. Take a moment to gather your tools and steady your state of mind. Take careful stock of what you want to achieve, why, and how you will go about it. Then harness your potential by filling your quiver with all the talents, knowledge, and cunning you possess, and string the bow of burning gold with the arrows of desire. Take a deep breath and be calm. It's time to let your soul take flight. And I think that that's really important here, that it is time to let your soul take flight, because success is here for you, prosperity is here for you, and whatever you're setting your sights on, the success is here. Some of you, it just may be that you need to set your sights higher. For some of you, you're right on goal. I think you're going to know within yourself as well, because if we set our sights too low and we make an easy goal for ourselves, how fulfilled are we when we get that goal, right? So this is going for something that brings us a lot of passion. This could even be a sexual relationship, I heard, for as well, or like a really, with the two here of vessels, very romantic relationship that I feel like is going to allow Kundalini actually to rise within you. So that's what I have. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Happy Valentine's Day. Actually, I lied. It's not what I have. I'm going to bring a message from the Whispers of Love Oracle to close this out, and how we can bring a little more love into our world. I saw that one flip, so how can we bring a little bit more love into the fire signs world, please, Spirit? And this could be spreading it around to other people as well, a whole bunch. The one that I found pulled over is, I love you, and I do. I love all of you. So it says these are very important words. For some of you, this relationship, just make sure you let people know, hey, I love you. You're important to me. I like having you in my life. Have faith. Trust in your faith in this situation. True love. Absolutely. It says, this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And from what it looks like here, this relationship is meant to build you, is meant to help you grow, to ignite passion within you. And I think here as well to ground you in some ways, because as it creates something, there's a creative energy with whatever partnership this is, and you feel like it's not just going to burn up. It's not just going to be bursts of passion that once the fire's done, it's gone. It's something that's going to last here with this Queen of Pentacles. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime romance. Consider your foundations. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. This could definitely, again, still go back to like renewing a sense of partnership with an old relationship or a new relationship. This could be something that started out on a sexual level but now has become quite a lot more, and you're realizing, you know what, I want more to this. So it may be time to really consider your foundations. Talk to your partner about it, and to recognize that you are limitless. Recognize this truth, and you can do anything you choose. And I feel like this partnership as well may be limitless. There may be a real spiritual connection here. And don't put labels on it, is what I heard, is what I'm hearing. Don't put labels on it, because when we label it, we set a limit. So that's what I have for real this time. I love you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.